Hey everyone, it's Up North Collectors here. It is just Luke today, and I am making a video about setting up at my first ever card show. So this is going to be kind of a two-parter. Tomorrow at the actual show, I'm going to try to do some vlogging, kind of vlog the whole experience. So it'll be the first show I'm ever setting up at. I'm pretty excited about doing this. The show is in Grand Rapids at Legends Sports and Games, run by Lou. Lou's a really nice guy and has a nice shop, so I'm looking forward to setting up there. I've never actually been to the show, which is a little bit interesting. So just setting up there may or may not be the best idea. But anyway, I will be setting up at the show tomorrow. I believe it is like a 50 to 60 table show from what I was told, so it should be pretty fun. So I'm just going to kind of go through some of the stuff I'm going to have for sale. And kind of just talk about how I went about pricing stuff and kind of my thought process about it. And then tomorrow I'll do the show, and maybe the next day do a recap of pickups and kind of like a sales report, how the show is, etc. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm bringing a decent amount of sealed wax, not a ton of stuff, but some stuff. This is priced a little bit high just because I don't necessarily want to move it, but if someone wants to pay, $375 or a little bit under that for this, I'd be willing to move it. I'm in it for a lot less than that. An Optic collector's box from 2018 with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Great rookie class there. Another football one, 2020 Mosaic Football cello box, $430 is the price on that. That's right, just a few dollars below eBay comps. So on the sealed wax stuff, if it's something hot like football, the prices are either exactly at comps or just slightly below, just because football's coming around super soon, so it just makes sense. Stuff will probably start ticking up even a little bit more, so I'd rather have this stuff priced a little bit higher. And then for some more sealed wax stuff, we've got a couple of Bowman Mega boxes. Those are just priced at $45. So a decent deal there. Exactly what they're doing on eBay, just a little bit under that. Some sealed packs that I'm bringing. Got a Contenders pack. A couple of these Series 2 packs I'm bringing with, and then a bunch of Donruss football 2020. Football is obviously super hot. I'm bringing a few of these with me. The Meyer blister packs with the 2017 stuff in them, 40, again, like 5 to 10% below eBay comps on those prices. That tends to be a pretty good price point to be at as a seller at the show, just from what I've been to other shows and at the National and stuff. People will tend to be buyers at, 15% under eBay-ish. Usually, anything below that, they're definitely buyers, but 15% under is a pretty good place to be. 10% sticker price. People want to win the negotiation. Obviously, you got to have some room. So that extra 5% is kind of your bubble. Maybe you go lower on some stuff. It's just kind of my thought process when I was pricing that stuff. If you saw my Instagram post about finding select megas at Walgreens, I'm bringing a couple of these with me. Again, right at eBay prices. These megas are honestly not that good. They made a ton of select football this year, probably just as much select as they did like Donruss and stuff. So there's just a lot of this out there. As a rip, you get a Herbert rookie, which out of select a couple years ago would have been huge. This year is like a $10 card for one of the 4 levels. So those, I'm bringing a couple of those with me. I did open a couple as well. I'm going to bring, even though it's a sports card show, a couple of my PokePacks boxes. I've been doing this for 7 or 8 months now, and it's gotten pretty popular, which is fun. So I really enjoy doing this as sort of a little side hustle. So I'm going to bring a few of these. If people are interested in Pokemon, I will have those there. Both the different variants and levels. So now into some of the individual cards. That's pretty much it for the sealed wax. I do have this hanger box too that's going to come with from Series 2 with the Tatis stuff. So I'll quick go through the showcase stuff. I will show most of the cards I'm going to have in my showcases. Same kind of pricing thought process. 15 to 20% below eBay is sort of my sales number. 10% below eBay is the sticker price on most stuff, unless it's something that I think has pretty high potential to go up in the very, very near future, like Jacob Eason. This stuff's priced high. Maybe someone will pay it. I don't know. But 2 of the Prism Blue Waves. Kaboom from Prism Soccer. This one is also priced high. Josh Allen at $750. It's actually priced pretty fairly. I think the last couple comps were well under what this should be at. And there was a comp of one out of like 25 or out of 50 that did like 2K. So I think that is a decent price. None have sold super recently, and it has a beautiful patch on it and a really clean auto. So that's a super cool card. A couple of Colin Sextons out of 100. A few Brady refractors that I've had for a really long time. Steve Kerr auto. Some of the stuff was stuff that I picked up at the National, if you watch my National Pickups video. So some of the stuff I'll be bringing to the show. Try to make a little bit of money on it, potentially, just to move into some other stuff. Rainer Jesus, I just pulled this out of a Merlin Blaster, which was super cool. This guy is torching hot, Spencer Torkelson. This is actually my dad's. I'm bringing a couple of his cards, but not too much. He has to work, so he will not be joining me tomorrow. Some more stuff. Dame Lillard, game worn. Dylan, this is actually autographed. The autograph is super faded. So that is that from that box. Into some of the slabbed stuff here. I have some pretty decent slabs, some higher end slabs, and then some pretty low end slabs. Low end slabs are pretty popular, so I have a feeling some of the low end stuff will move. I'm not really expecting much of the higher end stuff to move at all. So Tom Brady, the Herbert, I'm bringing with Tatis, Topps Chrome, CJ Abrams on card auto, Mahomes PSA 10 playoff. But stuff like this, I mean, obviously a terrible grade SGC 85. But at $15, I think someone would buy that for the variation just to have it slabbed. This is a nice one, Josh Allen, Dunruss. I've got a couple of those, not with me, but I am bringing one, Giannis, red, white, and blue prism. Another one that someone might just want slab, PSA 7. Same thing with this Rui and DeAndre Hunter. And that is all the slabs from that box. I've got one more box with slab stuff here that I will show. Then I'll kind of quick, not really show you much from the value boxes that I'm bringing, but kind of give you a general idea of what's with me. I think my value boxes are pretty nuts for the price point of some of the cards. I mean, there's Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Tua rookies for $1. So some of that stuff, and they're not like Sage rookies, they're like Panini Chronicles, some select stuff for under $5. So some of that stuff I think will move pretty well at the show. Some of it is pretty cheap. So, and just kind of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily buy on eBay at, $4 plus $4 shipping, or cards that you might not want to buy PWE. I don't personally like buying a lot of stuff PWE on eBay. So I think a lot of that stuff will move at the show. So I got a couple of these value boxes here. I'll throw up onto the table and just kind of flip through. So this is going to be my 50-cent box here. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this up. So this is going to be the 50-cent box. All kinds of like Prism draft picks, Prism last year's color, some weird just like serial numbered stuff. There's some halfway decent things in here, but at 50 cents, James Robinson, white Prism die cut, Daniel Jones, purple Prism die cut. So some kind of stuff like that. Basketball is pretty similar. Inserts, AD inserts. There's stuff. Rookies from Mosaic. Chronicles rookies like PJ Washington. So all that kind of stuff is going to be in those. So I think those will do pretty well at the show. That 50-cent box, I'm kind of guessing, will be the best seller. I'll probably sell the most out of that out of anything. So I think I have the stuff in there priced pretty low. A lot of it's just stuff that I need to move. Stuff that on eBay or other selling websites, sorry, I'm trying to turn around and talk at the same time, it's just going to be kind of tough to move. So that's all stuff that I'm bringing. And then I have one other box here, if I can grab it. So here's the other box I have with me. This is all priced as marked stuff on the one side, and the other side is dollar cards. So this stuff, you've got like Mookie Betts, some Tribute, Base, Vlad Guerrero, Museum. I think this should probably sell pretty quickly. Miguel Cabrera out of $4.99, of course, in Michigan. Same thing with the football, priced as marked. Gronk, Nick Bosa, Jalen Hurts, Jacob Eason, all that kind of stuff. Got some like Immaculate, Marshall Faulk, Jordan Love rookies, a bunch of James Conner autographs. Basketball, priced as marked, same thing. And then the dollar boxes, also pretty good. A lot of soccer stuff, a lot of football. So I think all that stuff, like Justin Fields, like right there you saw Herbert, Tua rookies. I think that kind of stuff should do I would assume pretty well at the show. Whoops, almost dropped the camera there. So that's pretty much what I'm going to have at the show tomorrow. The show starts at 9 and it ends at 3. So if you're in, the Grand Rapids or local to Grand Rapids, I'm coming from about 2 hours away. So if you're somewhere in the area, and you're looking for a show to go to tomorrow on the weekend, might be a good idea to come to this one. I'll be there, so you can meet me if you would like. If there are any kids that watch the channel that come to the table, I'm going to have some packs that we made a while ago to give to those kids. So I'll have some stuff there to give away, along with all this stuff to sell and some cool stuff to look through, hopefully stuff that'll fit in other people's collections better than mine. So I'm really looking forward to the show, really looking forward to doing my first show tomorrow. I've always kind of wanted to set up at a show, but just never got the opportunity to. So I'm very, very excited to this time. Like I said, I'm going to vlog the whole experience tomorrow, the setup. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to walk around the show since I'm doing it by myself. I had a buddy that was going to do it with me, but he ended up having to work, so I probably won't get to walk around much. I still might try to a little bit, but it just depends. So that's kind of my game plan, and that is the stuff I'm going to be bringing. So thank you all for watching. Tune in to the vlogs tomorrow, and maybe I'll do it just depends, maybe a pickup video or something later on as well. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. In the comments below, let me know if you'd like to see more non-box break content, kind of like this, more of the selling side, which is kind of what I do. A lot of the selling, buying, flipping, all that kind of stuff is really what I enjoy, to flip my way into a little bit nicer PC for myself of Patriots stuff and some NFL guys. So that's kind of my game plan, and like I said, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I really enjoy doing them. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video, or maybe a couple videos from now, depending on when it comes out, of the vlog at the actual show. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.